Yo, what's happening everybody? This is Smokey here, and welcome back to another heroic Blackrock Mountain video. And we are going to be battling against Lord Victor Nefarius, who is the fourth and final boss from Wing 4. Now we do have another wing to go, Wing 5, where we will meet the final bosses of the adventure. But for now, we have faced off against 12 bosses and defeated them all. This is number 13. So let's jump into it. His hero power is not 1 mana, let the games begin. He will cast that once and once only. He uses it to turn into this. 50 armor and 30 health. Armored dragon scales apparently. And 10 mana crystals to start him off. Now this is ridiculous. It gets you right off the bat. It seems it's extremely unfair. But no, you don't need to worry too much. It's not too bad. His real hero power is this. 1 mana cost at the start of his turn, and he'll gain a spell from your class, a random spell. Okay, so as we're paladin, he'll get anything from Blessing of Wisdom all the way to Lay on Hands or Avenging Wrath or something like that. So this is all about luck. Once again, like I've been saying before, every encounter needs to have some element of luck go your way. So let's talk about the class we're using, the Paladin. The deck we're using is extremely similar to the mid-range Paladin you'll see on the meta in constructed mode. So we've got the small cards such as the Muster for Battle and Quartermaster combo, Shielded Mini-Bots, Outdoor Peacekeepers, and the True Silver Champion. We have the Equality Consecration combo. Kel'Thuzad is in here because he's imperative to most decks for the encounters in the Blackrock Mountain, on Heroic especially. And we've got the big cards such as Sylvanas, Lay on Hands, and Tyrion Fordring. And we do have 2 big game hunters in this because, of course, it's unfair. I mean, you've seen from the beginning that this encounter is pretty unfair. And so the big game hunters will be used to deal with the Draconic Crushers, that will more likely be 9/9s by the time they come out onto the board, because we'll be on pretty low health, I imagine. The final card that we have in here is a Doomsayer as well, if things get desperate. Now, you've probably seen, if you've been watching the video while I've been rambling on about the deck, excuse me, is Ragnaros sending me a minion, and Nefarian will cancel this after the first minion, because this is why it's so unfair. You don't even get Rag's help in the heroic mode. You've literally got to try and battle that out on your own against an 80 health, 10 mana crystal Nefarian, which is ridiculous, but it's possible, and I'm showing it to you in this video. So far, we are down to 15 health already. Didn't look too great, does it? But I have somewhat stabilised, if you believe it or not. I mean, he does use a Flame Strike here, but I'm still not in too bad of a position because I have got the Sludge Belcher and things such as that coming up. Okay, so his cards are most of the cards that you've probably already seen from other bosses in the Blackrock Mountain heroic mode. So there will be things like Flame Strike, all the new dragon cards. See that Dragon Consort? That's what I'm talking about there. One of the secrets you got, Eye for an Eye. I mean, he didn't do too much damage to me, did he? Because I was smart, because I know what the Paladin secrets are. And so I kind of tested for that. And there's the Draconic Crusher that I was talking about. And we are going to be able to use the big game hunter to get rid of him pretty easily and have a decent board once again. So we use the BGH to clear him, and we'll play the Parted Shredder in the face. So back to his cards. It'll be anything from the new expansion. Sorry, not new expansion, new adventure. So he'll have warrior cards, he will have mage spell cards, anything that's to do with, melee combat, fiery stuff, fireballs, you name it, he's got it. He's already used a cleave, he's already used a flame strike. He has Dragon's Breath. You've already seen all these cards, and so you know to encounter. You know that you're going to encounter these in this fight. Now he does pull another secret here, so I consider myself pretty fortunate that he hasn't actually managed to pull, say, an Avenging Wrath or a Lay on Hands, because that would really suck. Although the Lay on Hands wouldn't be too bad right now, because he has so much armor. It's probably the lesser of two evils. But right now I've got a very, very good board. That Repentance right there it's not really that great for him. On a Quartermaster, because Quartermaster has served its purpose already, buffing up my Silver Hand recruits. And now that I've assumed ball control, he'll probably Flame Strike me again at some point. But right now I'm in a pretty decent spot. So yeah, the Dragon cards he will get, Twilight Drake, Blackwing Corruptor. You've seen Dragon Consort, he's already played that. I don't know if he plays Onyxia in this one. Try not to spoil anything for you guys, because there is a bit of a surprise later on in Wing 5. I have already cleared Wing 5 as of the time of recording this, so there are some surprises coming up. I think that Wing 5, rightfully so, is the hardest wing in the whole adventure. And like I said, rightfully so. I mean, it's the final wing. You expect the difficulty to slowly ramp up as you get further and further in, which is fair enough. So, again, I've got a solid board now, and from here until the end, it's just all about keeping the board full and keeping his clear, and slowly peppering him down. I mean, this encounter is 10 minutes long, 9 minutes long. You've got to absolutely grind it out. And you can see here we've got a Kel'Thuzad, and this will really help things. Getting the redemption there on a 2-3 is nothing, so I can just easily clear it with my Light's Justice. I believe that I play the Kel'Thuzad here once I've cleared his minions, and so we're in an even better spot here. To my knowledge, I think he does kill the Kel'Thuzad, but he does help us for the time being, of course. So like I said, from here on out, it's just keeping his board clear and just slowly grinding down his health and his armor, and hoping that he doesn't get a good Paladin card. There you go, there's the Dragon's Breath I talked about earlier, and Tail Swipe, as he is a dragon. You've probably seen that in a couple of the other dragon bosses that we faced. I can't remember if Velastras has it or not, but definitely a couple of the others, the previous wings, have it. So we've broken through his armor at long last, and we are running a little low on cards, but I don't think he's going to be able to clear my board. As you saw, he did kill the Kel'Thuzad, and he gets a Holy Wrath here, but I mean, it does kill the minion, but it's not too bad. Fortunately, he doesn't run Molten Giants in his deck, otherwise that would really hurt. Okay, so we get the Tyrian Forgery out here, and I'm thinking that from here I might as well just race him down, because the Tyrian should be perfectly fine for us to get a victory next turn. I can't see him clearing both Tyrian and my whole board out, and so we win next turn. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and sorry it was a little bit of a ramble, but let's face it, it's a 9-minute fight. I've got to try and keep you guys entertained. You don't just want to watch the encounter, surely. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like, and if you haven't already, then do subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And follow me on social media if you'd like as well. My Twitter and Facebook links are in the description down below. Okay guys, and here is the victory for you. I will catch you next time in the start of Wing 5. See you later, bye bye.